This video is going to be an introduction to how to create a basic energy shield. Now, everything in astral work comes from the formula. The formula is that the mental controls the astral controls the physical. So if you want to get something done in the physical, you do it in the astral, and if you want to get something done in the astral, you do it in the mental, the mind. This is part of why so many egregores are created by people thinking, praying, believing in them. Their thoughts create the astral forms, which creates physical reality. And it's how a lot of magic works. So the first thing you want to do is you want to realize that you think your astral construct into existence through the visual power of visualization and so on. To create an astral shield, you want to envision your energy coming from a source that you would want to link it to and to form a hollow bubble around you. I find that a bubble is the best shape because it doesn't have any corners or edges for it to break. Any, anything that comes at it has to come at the equal shape. Although it is possible to create shields that have different shapes and you can play around with that. I created a suit of armor that was somewhat sentient once based off of the sorts of suits of armor you'd see in a sci-fi show. I put a lot of effort into it, and I kept coming back to it. And you can do the same thing. It's like an astral temple. You can keep coming back to it over and over again and changing and modifying it and upgrading it, and you'll have something that's a lot better than if you just set it and forget it. So, repeated tinkering will help your shield become more personalized, more effective, and it was as the shield was shaped like a suit of armor, so you can use any sort of shape, but if you're just going to create a basic shield, you might as well use an orb. It's the best basic shape. And so what you want to do is you want to first center and ground. Now you can center and ground by first imagining whatever you imagine your true self looks like floating above you, and then you imagine your own astral form floating above you, whatever that looks like. Then you imagine them merging and linking to the top of your head from their feet and then slipping down inside of you to become one with you. Then imagine roots grow out of your feet and into the ground, into the earth, and begin to draw up earth current and earth energies, and that's how you center and ground. You can also imagine a harpoon shooting out of your tailbone into the core of the earth and drawing up energy through an attached rope. You get the idea, though. You just use visualization to visualize lines coming from your body to the earth and drawing energy up. And that's the basic precursor step to eventually what you will do is you will take this energy and you'll take this energy and you will begin to draw it up into a bubble around you or into a suit of armor or whatever you want. Earth and fire, water, wind, all different types of elements you can use, which if you use together may react not quite how you want them to. They might explode or whatever. So what you want to do is you want to pick one of them and make a shield out of those energies, whether you're drawing them from the sun to get solar energy or the moon lunar energy, or the elements to get elemental energy of some variety or another: wind, water, fire, earth, aether. Once you have your energy bubble intact, you can will and intend that it becomes solid and then snap your fingers. Snapping your fingers provides a small jolt to your subconscious, which will solidify or disperse whatever you're working on, depending on what your intent is. If you want it to be solidified, it'll solidify, but you can also disperse energies into a sort of astral bomb by using the same technique. It's a exclamation point. Uh, and like an exclamation point, it is a punctuation mark, and so it marks the end of the sentence, the end of what you're doing, and the change into the new thing. And so that's how you can make a basic energy shield. And if you want, you can keep coming back to it and adding features and programming it to create a more advanced shield. But whatever you're doing, you must remember that it's mental, then astral, then physical. And you might enjoy some physical changes in your life if you start shielding regularly. You'll notice that you have more energy, perhaps, because you'll be less drained. Your shield will keep you from being drained by others. It'll help keep all those energies in, and so it might have good effects on you physically. Thank you for watching. If you like my video, please make sure you like and subscribe. Have a good day.